Intel Core Ultra 200S CPUs witnesses significant performance improvement after new optimizations, memory and overclocking support now in a much better state. Intel's Core Ultra 200S CPUs have reportedly witnessed formidable performance improvement after Team Blue's recent round of optimizations. Intel China gives a briefing to media on Core Ultra 200S CPU performance recent optimizations, showing impressive uplift. Well, if you are unaware, Intel recently released a field update around the issues surrounding Intel's Arrow Lake S desktop CPUs and how they have been massively underperforming on consumer systems. Team Blue discovered 5 different issues causing the performance gap between internal testing and consumer benchmarks and has already pushed out updates to solve the problems identified. In a media briefing, Intel China, via CFL, released benchmarks, showing the performance enhancements with a new update. Before we go into the results, the vital point is that Intel identified 5 different root issues, as mentioned above. Specifically, they were associated with the PPM, Performance and Power Management, PPM, configuration, along with APO, Application Optimizer, and several other elements, which we have already discussed. Intel's media briefing showed that after applying the updates to the identified patch issues, the firm witnessed double-digit performance differences in most benchmarks, which is undoubtedly impressive. Testing at Geekbench, via My Drivers, shows that Intel's Core Ultra 9285K saw a 12.3% improvement in single-core testing, while multi-core testing remained unchanged. Similarly, Cinebench R23 showed a consistent result, with single-core seeing a 5% bump in performance but multi-core yet again showing no improvement. Regarding gaming performance, titles such as Cyberpunk 2077 saw a decent uplift in in-game performance, seeing an 18% improvement in average FPS after the new updates. Similarly, Easy Anti-Cheat, which affects game launches on Intel's Core Ultra 200S CPUs, has also been patched. This was tested with Apex Legends, and the game ran without flaws. It won't be wrong to say that the initial benchmarks in Intel's media briefing aren't portraying the whole picture for now. Despite the firm guaranteeing significant performance improvements with a new set of updates, we cannot be certain here for now. Apart from this, Intel also mentioned improvements in one-click overclocking mechanism and bringing in support for faster memory types, that too out of the box, which has been a huge issue due to which ARLS performance has been compromised for consumers. Given that with this particular architecture, Intel managed to bring in several overclocking possibilities, mainly through independent frequencies of onboard dies, but ARLS didn't manage to capitalize on this, until now. Intel's ARLS hasn't seen the launch it should have, and despite the lineup's massive anticipation, Team Blue has failed to deliver, at least for now. However, we can expect the performance to streamline since Intel is set to release the new 0x114 microcode by mid-January.